What's up YouTube? It's your boy Gordis Productions. Today bringing you a Q&A finally. I know it's been like decades or even more than that since I said I was going to do a Q&A video. But I finally gathered enough questions, you know, some interesting ones, some little embarrassing ones, but finally got them for you, for my YouTube community. And don't forget, we're still on the road for 3,000 subscribers. So if you're new to the channel, you're not new to the channel but you're not subscribed, make sure to give a follow, subscribe, so you know when each video is coming out. Like this one in particular, yesterday I dropped a voting slash reminding to wear masks for everybody. So yeah, make sure to follow along, keep being updated with my channel and my progress as I keep going and striving to do a better job as being a YouTuber for the community. Alright, so let's start this Q&A with introductions. My name is Samuel Martinez, or you can call me Gordis Productions, teddybear_509, whatever it may be. I'm still the same person. I'm very joyful, very energetic. I'm an extrovert, so I vibe off other people's energy. I talk a lot. Sometimes I talk way too much, but that's how I am. That's how I've always been and how I will always be, around anybody. I'm the oldest of my family, My family comes from the parts of Oaxaca, to be exact, Oaxaca de León. So for all my Oaxaqueños out there watching this video, hey, shout out, Viva Oaxaca. And then, so I'm the oldest. I have 3 other siblings. I'm about to be 23 in a few months. So Jordan year, here we come, baby, But that's happening. I went to WC for a good while. I dropped out. I'm back here in Tri-Cities. And now I'm just working on myself, working on my YouTube channel for right now until I get everything, balanced out and make sure I have everything, more than anything, hand in hand to make sure I can go back to school and get that degree that I've been working on for so long. And then finally, like a fun fact that not a lot of people know is I actually was raised in Cali. As much as people want to say no, you weren't raised because you weren't born there, but I was born in Pasco, Washington, and then when I was like around 3 or 4, I moved to San Jose, California, and then there I lived like around 10 years. So I feel like I was raised in Cali, the Bay Area, the 408. So if anybody is watching from California, hey, comment down below what part from Cali, maybe we can connect or something, do a little collab. But yeah, so I feel like I touched all the bases. That's a little introduction for me. First question I'll be answering asks, what major was I trying to go for when I was in WSU? So initially, as freshmen, we always go into a major that we think is going to be cool, interesting, or we see ourselves working in, but we don't really research about it just because, maybe one of our friends is taking the course that we want to take, or, maybe our cousin did it, or just a family member majored in it. So that was my situation. I wanted to do computer engineering, computer science, because at the time, coming out of high school, I was really into technology, computers, all things around technology. But I found a major that was called MIS, Management Information Systems. And I thought it was interesting. I thought that was going to be, my to-go-to, because it was like a little bit of computer engineering, a little bit of computer science. And it was all good in games, I did my homework, I did the exams, I was good. I think my first course at my like 250 was like a B+, so it wasn't bad, right? It was all good until I hit B-Law 250. And oh man, if you ever take B-Law at WSU, make sure to study. The only way you can pass that class besides going to class is answering by cases. So like law cases. So like let's say Ferguson versus who knows what, right? Yeah, I had so much trouble in that. So after knowing that I wasn't going to do it in MIS, I finally found a major that I believe, I'm still working on it, trying to major in it, but now it is digital technology and culture. And it's really hard to explain what, communications is, or at least the major I'm trying to go as PR, DTC PR, because it has a little bit of everything. So there's marketing, there's communications, there's business, but overall what I do want to do with it is maybe work for a big company like Microsoft, Apple, Boeing, somewhere where I can really show what the uniqueness I have with the way I work, with the way I make videos, the way I take pictures, and just bring it all together and really demonstrate to the business that I can promote them in a different way that can compete with other businesses and bring them more clients. So yeah, so the major I finally decided on después de tantos años is DTC or communications. But yeah, we'll move on to the second question. But if you're in DTC or communications, you know, shout out. You know, everyone tries to make fun of us saying that it's not hard, but something else, man. It's something else, especially when you get into the Adobe or even writing. So the next question they asked was if I'm ever thinking of doing something like College Weekly does, which is trending houses where they go and record the Greek fraternity sororities on Greek Row. And it would be cool to do it, but it would take a lot of work of, you know, getting the consent, the approval of each fraternity and each sorority, making sure, you know, they have everything up to par, you know, cleaning and all that. But I'm not saying I wouldn't do it. I'm just saying it would just depend on scenario and depend if I'm free, and then if also the fraternity actually wants to, because I wouldn't want to force somebody to do something they don't want to. And yeah, so if you ever do want me to do a tour of your house, you know, hit me up if I'm free. If I'm in town in Pullman, you know, let me know. You can message me through Messenger on Facebook, Instagram, what else, email, whatever works. But if you ever need help with like a tour or something, I can help you with recording or taking pictures, whatever it may be. But to answer that, and it'll be like a maybe, you know. If we were to do thumbs, I would be like that, you know, kind of close to no, because it's not the things I do, right? So let's move on to the second question, which would be if I were ever to do Exponiendo Infieles in Pullman. So for those that don't know, Exponiendo Infieles is like, how can I put it? It's kind of like, or let me explain it to the audience instead. Expindola Infieles is a channel on YouTube, at least you guys are gonna laugh, Bad Bun or whatever it may be, that pretty much they pay you to check your messages on the phone, so on Facebook, on WhatsApp, Snapchat, whatever it may be, right? They pay you. It's based in Mexico, so they paid pesos. So they start looking for any messages that might be of you cheating on your girlfriend or on your boyfriend, whatever it may be. So if I were to do that in Pullman, I think that honestly I would burn a lot of people. And it's already bad as it is that people don't like me, you know who you are. But if I were to do this, yeah, Gordis production wouldn't be here. So Expindola Infieles in Pullman, yeah, I think also that's a strong no, because I'm sorry to say, but there's a lot of things going on over there. But yeah. So let's move on to the next question. What inspired me was just when I got to WSU. It was actually at WSU. So before WSU, I did take pictures of, you know, soccer, basketball, but it wasn't nothing too professional or too, let's say, how can I say it, too motivated. You know, it wasn't like a hobby. It was kind of like a, oh, I had to take the class, let me do it, and I liked it, you know. But then it wasn't until I went to WCU that I started seeing all the organizations, the multicultural organizations, and even then, it didn't have to be fraternity sororities. Also, you know, we were in APAS, the Chiclat Center, like all those events. I was like, why isn't nobody taking pictures or, you know, highlighting this, documenting this? Because these moments are really special. I look back at videos I shot 2 years ago, 3 years ago, and I get emotional because I'm like, dang, like we were talking about sororities or fraternities that were interested, and now they're like one of the biggest ones, you know, on campus. But additionally, apart from that, it's just, I've always said, if one day, you know, I do get Alzheimer's, I would love to have those memories, you know, on video or on pictures, because that's all it's all about. So I started, that's, I know I'm mumbling a lot, but like I'm having like tons of flashbacks of all the moments I've, you know, been able to capture. And a lot of people don't think it's a big deal, and it at least for me, I take it as a big deal because you know you're capturing so many great moments from people graduating to people getting a new car, or getting wet or married, or even joining a fraternity, sorority, so I got frustrated to know that no one was actually taking the initiative to go out there and record and keep the community updated. But the final factor that got me all right, I gotta start something. I gotta start something new. I gotta innovate, and I'll be, I don't care if everyone thinks I'm crazy. It was, I would see all these videos, all these. You guys can look it up for yourselves. You put Delta Sigma Theta, a shout out to Delta Sigma Theta though at WSU, the Xi chapter to be exact. But you put all these Divine Nine organizations, you see tons of videos, from Texas to like California, New Jersey, like all these different, all around the United States. But then you put, those certain fraternity sororities on at WCU campus, and you do see like a few videos from back in the day, but you don't see tons. They're not being highlighted as much as other organizations in other states. So then I was like, if I start doing that, would I be able to start a following for these organizations, highlighting their chapters, highlighting what's at WSU? So from there, game over. Gordis Production was born. Gordis Production started recording. I'll be honest, until I skipped class to do it. But do I regret anything from Gordis Production? I don't. To this day, it's been one of the greatest things I've started. Gordis Productions. And it's only been me. Sometimes it was a pain in the butt. Some of you guys do know how much of a struggle it was, because one, it wasn't my camera at first. Two, I didn't have a computer to edit, so I was doing this at a Spark, and over there in WCU. And I'll probably sound emotional right now because yeah, it's been crazy. It's been a long road from reaching 100 subscribers on YouTube to now 2,300, and all I can say is bigger and better, baby. Bigger and better. The part where I would be like, this video is sponsored by, ding, make sure to follow them. But since I'm not there yet, I haven't made those big moves yet. But if you are watching this and you are trying to sponsor somebody, I'm your person to go to. You can sponsor me maybe. But I want to use this time right now in the video to use my platform, my audience, to help others reach their goals as well. In this road to success, it's not always about myself. It's not always about Gordis Productions. Gordis Productions also wants to help others to reach their goals. If that's in music, if that's in video production, camera production, whatever it may be, we can't be selfish in the sense of it always has to be me. There's been times that people are like, hey Gordis, can you do the shoot? I'm like, honestly, I can't. Like, that's more of a, and shout out to that person, that's more of like Rolly's media, I met Rolly back in Pullman, and he shoots way different than I do. I feel like he has more experience because he does more like portraits, he does more like car stuff, all that. And if you're watching that, keep up the great work, man. It inspires me. I remember when you were like, nah dude, I can't do too much camera work, I'm working more hours and all this. But yeah, man, that's just one example that young creators should not be envious in the sense of, oh dang, like, I don't want no one else to know about this. Or no, dude, like, let's help each other, and together we can, grow. I feel like, at least that's me. If you want to be selfish in the sense of, oh nah, like, hey, who can do this? All me. Nah, I keep it, I keep it real. I keep it 100 like YG. And honestly, like, if I know someone else can do it way better than me, I'll let them know. I'll be like, hey, oh, you're trying to do drone work? Do it with someone else. I don't have a drone, so why am I gonna, lie? So going back to the topic, I want to use this time to shout out more than anything this rapper coming from Everett, Everett, Seattle, Tacoma, but most specifically Everett. He graduated from Wazoo. The rapper named Two Down. Just recently he dropped a single called Once Upon a Time.
Hi, Mrs. Garcia. Can Roberto come out and play? Let me tell you all about once upon a time. Let me tell you all about a winning state of mind. Let me tell you all about how I got my shine. Let me tell you all about the reason I have pride. Living by the river, life was so divine. We didn't have much, yet so rich inside. Life was a mood all the damn time. The grass is always greener, but get the other side.
And then before that, he dropped a single called Wake Up and Refine.
Hey, yo,
What's up, mother that never calls me? Hey. Hey, I just got off of work at Red Robin. I'm about to head to the studio. Mom, but you think I'm a good rapper or no?
Sí,
Why?
porque le echas mucho entusiasmo. Aunque muchas veces no te entiendo ni madre, pero tú eres chido.
So I got bars?
Huh?
I got bars then?
Bars?
Never trust a gub, cause they feeding all them lies. I'm drinking this Modelo, but Corona on my mind. All up in my...
So for those who don't know Two Down has created like a small movement of just being, you know, energetic, motivated, not waiting until Friday to be like, oh, it's Friday, thank God, TGIF, you know, let's get, you know, crazy, you know, let's enjoy life. You can start enjoying life on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, it don't matter, Sunday, you know, just, like I say it, just waking up, that's a blessing, you know, you're alive. So, if you haven't heard of Two Down, make sure to, you know, go on my channel or check his, he doesn't have a YouTube channel yet, but check his Instagram, Facebook, yeah, Facebook and Instagram. Just follow Two Down, I'll leave some links in the video description, but that's one out of two shout outs. The second person is a person that, a mutual friend of mine and Willy Navarro. Hey, if you went to Pullman, you know who Willy is. Shout out to Willy, man. Keep up the great work. I've seen your videos over there in Alaska. Sheesh. But a mutual friend called Carlos Avila.
Cuando uno va a hacer una canción es mejor muchas orejas en un cuarto porque así cada quien tiene su opinión. Para que se pase de lanza. Yo nunca me agüité. La gente va a escuchar, entonces si algo tienes que decir, les vengo a cantar historia.
And there's a song called Aquí.
Orígenes Sinaloa. Siempre me enseñaron eso de que, hey, si tu palabra vas a poner, que valga. De los 10 anda implicado 45 para cada.
Keep doing what you're doing, man. You know, you're on the road to success. We're helping each other grow. And yeah, man, check out Two Down, check out Carlos Avila, and check everybody else out. You know, it's 2020. Let's stop being, you know, rude and saying, oh, you suck. And if you do say that, cool, man. It gives us more motivation to keep on going and live our dreams. So that's it for this sponsorship. So moving on to the next question. You know, another question that I got, keeping on with a topic about WCU, my time there, is do I see myself going back to WCU to study or to be there? And to be honest, you know, with y'all, my subscribers, my community, I don't see myself going back to WCU, at least Pullman, right? I see myself finishing my major here in Tri-Cities, going to CBC, then going to WCU Tri-Cities and finishing off right there. I believe, at least me, you know, personally, I live my life already in Pullman. I had my crazy nights, and when I mean crazy, you know it, crazy, you know. Moving a bit out of this topic, well, not even moving out, moving in even deeper. Shout out to everybody who's, you know, kept an eye out for me, because, you know, y'all were the true MVPs. But moving away from that, yeah, I don't see myself going back to Pullman, at least to, you know, study there. However, when I do finish, you know, my major, when I get that diploma, I do see myself hopefully working for WCU. So then that changes, you know, the situation, because if I start working for WCU, then I would move back, you know, to be there, to be closer, and to probably also maybe continue my education. but that's long ways away, you know. So before I can start running, I gotta start learning how to, you know, or how does the saying go? You know, antes de correr, tienes que empezar a caminar, something like that. But yeah, at least for that question. Occasionally here and there I do go visit, you know, my carnales, visit some friends, some family there. But moving, yeah, it's the only reason I would move is if I got like a dope ass job over there or something. But for right now, I'm happy. I'm here in Tri-Cities. I'm working on my YouTube channel. You know, I'm working over here in the orchards. Right now I'm a little taking a break because, you know, harvest finished, but once again I'll be working and just working hard to once again go back to school. So that's that for that question. Another one that cracked me up, and you guys are like, Solomon, you're crazy. But yeah, someone asked it. Someone asked, why are you so annoying? Yeah, I probably should repeat myself. They asked, why are you so annoying? And I'll answer it. You know, if you think I'm annoying, cool. I don't have to, you know, really go off on you or anything, or whoever wrote it, or if a lot of people think about it. You think I'm annoying because maybe you're not interested in the things I talk about. Cool. It's as easy as, you know, unfollow me, unfriend me, whatever it may be. But I want to tell you this. If you think I'm annoying, you know, maybe you don't have a goal, maybe you don't have a dream. But YouTube is my dream. You know, YouTube, I'm not saying I have to go full time, but I'm trying to get, if I get to 5,000, that's the end of the world. You know, I can finally die. So I work on my YouTube channel every single day, you know, every single day, because the day I don't work on it, it's a day that I can't sleep, a day that, you know, I can't breathe. You know, I get anxious, honestly. So every day I try my best to work on it. If it's something small as, you know, changing some thumbnails, it's as easy as, you know, maybe wording things differently, videos. It's as, you know, and like, it's not the first time someone's told me like, dude, you're so fucking annoying. And pardon me, you know, family friendly. But yeah, you know, it just cracked me up that someone said, why are you so annoying? You know, if I'm so annoying, what are you doing on my Snapchat? What are you doing on, you know, Instagram, whatever, you know? And that's a key factor for all my young creators. If you're doing art, if you're doing music, if you're doing videos, whatever it may be, there's gonna be way more people talking in the background. Way more people. You should have done like this. Now you should, you know, say this, or you should do that, or you don't really know how to take pictures. But it all comes down to yourself. What do you value yourself, honestly? Because before, I wouldn't value myself. Like, yeah, I suck, you know. But now I'm not saying I'm the best. Like, and I always go back to music. You know, J. Cole said it. You know, there's always gonna be someone with a better car than you. There's always gonna be someone with a girlfriend that's better than yours. There's always gonna be someone with a better house than you. But you're not gonna be happy until you love yours. Gordis speaking the truth. But yeah, man, or girl, whoever it may be, live your life, do what you have to do, grind every day. Don't wait until Friday to grind. Start on Monday, shoot. Start on Sunday, shoot. Start today, grind. You know, because then the moment you block everybody out and you start thinking about yourself, that's when you're gonna succeed, honestly. And it starts all with baby steps. We're never gonna get past anything, because we're always thinking the first question we ask, oh, what's people gonna think? Or in Spanish, ¿qué va a decir la gente? ¿Y qué va a decir la gente? And honestly, it sounds super rude, but I've gotten there, and thanks to, you know, thanks to myself, honestly. It sounds selfish, but what I say is fuck the haters. As simple as that. And I'll say again, fuck the haters. You know, I'm here, I'm happy. I'm doing my channel, and for those who are loyal to my channel, thank you. You're all the real MVPs. For those who are about to subscribe, thank you. For those who unsubscribe, thank you. You know, this is Gordis Productions, and this is me, dude. So, if you think I'm annoying, cool. That's your opinion. Other people have different opinions. So, let's move on with another question. Let's not be all toxic and, you know, and negative. You know, that's just one comment. It don't matter, you know. But, another question I had was, Where do I see myself in 5 years? So, yeah, 5 years. Whew. Se me va a salir otro botón. Let me see. 5 years. So I'm 22. In 5 years I'll be 27. So the first thing I see myself for sure. Porque si no, ya valí. And even then, no. The first thing I see myself in 5 years from now would be getting my degree. Getting my degree, first at CBC, then at Tri-Cities, and then from there, so getting my degree, that's number one. Number two would be buying a house. And before y'all like, whoa, Gordis, hold up, you cannot be balling like that. I was like, no, but it's just always been a dream of buying a house for my parents. So, go out there, see what I have to do, start payments and get a house for my parents. And that'll be for my parents. Additionally, later on, in the future, I'll buy a house for myself. Another goal I would love to do in the next 5 years would be visit Mexico. And to be exact, Oaxaca. I had to go visit my grandparents. I had to go visit my family. I've been delaying way too much on doing that, but I almost forgot. Everybody's gonna crack up, but you're gonna be like, oh, SpongeBob. Shout out to my carnal Mix, always motivating me, but yo como siempre no hago caso. For sure. I think that should jump to the first one before the diploma. First one, I had to get my license. Yep, I know. Everyone's gonna be, Gordis, you don't have your license? God damn it, for real? But yeah, for sure, I gotta get my license already. Gotta leave. I don't know. It's just something. I'm not sure. Some people say I'm scared. I kind of am, but I don't know. It's just something about not getting the license. I'm too lazy for it. I don't know. Like I can drive. Like I know how to start a car. I know how to fucking get automatic and go here and there where I live. But it's just something about being on the highway or like in the streets, I don't belong to the streets. But yeah, that's where I see myself in 5 years, getting my license, getting my degree, buying a house, traveling, and maybe having 5,000 subscribers, 10,000, 100,000, 1 million, who knows, that's where I see myself in 5 years. Alright, so moving on with the questions. What services does GP offer and differentiate itself from similar production companies? So, what I believe what makes Gordis production different, and it's gonna sound really corny, it's gonna sound really cheesy, but it's my personality. I'm not scared to go out there if it's, let's say, a family gathering, right? Go out there and talk in Spanish. And you can be like, whoa, Gordis, well, anybody can talk Spanish. Okay, if anybody can talk in Spanish, not everybody's gonna talk in Spanish. That kind of, little tongue twister. What I'm trying to say is, there's a lot of people that are working in the camera business that are too shy to approach people in the sense of like, hey, can I take a picture? And that used to be me, that used to be me. Additionally, as soon as I'm, at work, at least taking picture video, it's, go time, it's game time. So I'm not afraid. There's not a solid piece that I can say makes Gordis unique. You could say my prices are lower than competition, but that doesn't necessarily make me unique. I feel like it's just me, the person I am, the energy I bring when I'm working that makes me unique. And if you can be like, well, we can't feel that, we can't, gravitate that. Well, if you have a, fraternity, sorority presentation, you have an event coming up, shoot me a message. If I can do it, I'll be there. And then you can see for yourself firsthand, like, what does Gordis Productions brings. But just to answer once again, I don't believe Gordis Productions brings something like that you can say is like unique, like in the sense of like, oh, I have drones. I don't have that. But what I do have is a positive energy. I'm bilingual. If I could speak another language, I would. But I bring, tons of energy, tons of enthusiasm to like work with the clients and work with their family members. More than anything, just make sure that they're not stressing over who's taking pictures, who's taking video. Make sure they're living the best life they can at their event. So I think that's what makes me unique. We're coming close to an end. Another question I had was, would I relive my Wazoo experience again? And that's always a question that people ask because, as you know, Gordis was everywhere. And I mean everywhere. He was at every event, every party, everything except for every study tables. But would I relive it again? Definitely, exactly the same. And I'll let y'all know why. I will relive it again the same exact way. There's a few things I would change, but nothing too drastically. The same exact way because it helped me. It really gave me the slap in the face. It really dropped me to the ground the way it needed it to be so I can mature. And even to this day, I'm still working on it. But back in Pullman, and it's common things. You guys can be like, damn, Gordis fucking lazy ass. Common things like working, making sure I was on top of my responsibilities. It was just, I was trying to just be a baby, just have everyone hand it to me. And you can get to a certain point where that's not gonna happen no more, And I learned the hard way. So, would I relive it again? Definitely, because it helped me. As much as people say, dude, but you suffered so much or this. I've got to the point where I admit, I understand that everything I went through wasn't because of other people, it wasn't because of my parents, it was because of myself. I put myself in that situation. And to this day, I'm getting myself out of that situation, And they're gonna be like, dang, Gordis, this ain't the person I met in Wazoo back when you were chugging Sir Rock like nothing, like water. Yeah, and I say that honestly, for those who know me, and to this day, yeah, parties, man, that was me, DJ Gordis, Oaxacan Productions. It was a great time while it lasted and everything, I feel bad for all the freshmen that came in this year that, they're not getting to live the full Wazoo experience. But I would relive all my experience because it wasn't all about partying. Also, I met tons of great people. I met them during Week of Welcome, Future Clues of Color, the Chick Last Center, all the other centers as well. And it was just great. College just really, it just helps you meet a lot of people. And because community college is way different. Everyone's just trying to do their stuff, finish their homework, go back to work, and then go back home. That's it. But WCU is just such a magical place. Everyone goes back to drinking. And even if there isn't, parties there, I feel like still WCU is still one of the last college towns there is here in Washington. So for that question, would I relive it again? Definitely, 100%. I love Wazoo. Every time I go, I get goosebumps. Like I don't know. I feel like I'm a freshman again. It's just like going and just exploring. I think, and that kind of brings me into like another scenario of tips. Like what advice can I give other people? And number one would be enjoy the time you are there. But also don't be stupid in the sense of parties, and I learned it, of course, the hard way. Parties will always be there. I know friends that come from, Pasco, come from Walla. They don't even go to WCU, and they've partied there. So don't get that feeling of FOMO of like, oh, I'm gonna miss out. Fuck that, Secondly, those refunds, they're super nice, but take care of them. Because one day if you do do happen to fall and don't have those scholarships, you know, you have extra cash in hand. So that's number, you know, 2. Number 3, as much as you want to say, well, I got money or this, it wouldn't be bad to get a part-time job, you know, at Beasley, shoot, Jack in the Box, McDonald's, you know, whatever it may be. Now the dispensaries, whatever it may be, you know, to get some side money, you know, for this mileage here and there. Number 4, I'll say honestly, don't worry too much about joining a fraternity, a sorority, searching club. You know, if you have time for it, go for it. If you don't, then don't worry about it. Like, those are only meant for certain people. Because a lot of people want to join certain things, but don't want to do the work. So, if you're already doing good as it is, keep doing what you're doing. Finally, the last tip would be, yeah, and this is the part I get emotional. This is like the real Gordis you guys are seeing. The time you have there, you know, go to the concerts, go to the events, make friends, live life to the fullest, explore anything you have to explore. But if I could change that, just one thing out of the whole positive experience would be of me being selfish, of me going out so much. And not in the sense because, oh, I got drunk or I got hungover. Was because I prioritized parties over my friends. And I mean my true friends. Not just acquaintances, not people that you call friends. And you know who you are. If you're watching this, yeah, you know, I apologize. I hope we could talk more, but yeah, no, that's why I say take care of your friendships, take care of your true friends, the ones who were there when you had literally nothing in your RDA, to the ones who, you know, were valuing when you had your refund. But before I get more emotional, before I get all Marvin's Roop up in here, I want to finish this. Like, hold up. Before I finish this, I want to give a quick shout out. That's all he asked for, to my carnal Alfredo. You know, Alfredo Leon. He's over there in Ethiopia working hard, busting his ass. Let's see, whenever we hang out, we link out. Link up, I mean. Not link out, what the hell. Link up, you know, Charnos Unas or whatever. You know, just talk about all the great times we had in Chini. And also, fuck you for getting me so faded the last time I was in Chini. If you know, you know. Never again. But I want to finish this video on a good note. Thank you to everybody that keeps watching my videos, that keeps enjoying the videos. Comment below, you know, your favorite part, or maybe a question for the next Q&A, or maybe something I can do different, or if you know you really enjoy, or what do you enjoy of Gordis Productions that, you know, keeps you coming back and watching my videos. Additionally, for those who are not, you know, subscribed, or this is your first time watching it, I also thank you, you know, for coming and watching my videos. And I do encourage y'all to either like, comment, subscribe, especially subscribe, as that helps me, you know, to keep on doing more videos for y'all, my community. And more than anything, much love to y'all. Take care. Wear a mask wherever y'all are at. You know, this quarantine thing, this COVID thing ain't no joke. And also, don't forget to vote. November 3rd is around the corner. And, you know, Salomon Martinez, Gordis Productions, Teddybear_59, that's my Snapchat if you want to add me. You know, to the next Q&A, I'm out. Much love. Take care. I'll see you next one. January 28th, it's gonna be my 23rd birthday, so Jordan, baby. Dang, that was kind of bad. Yeah, I suck at basketball, so yeah. A few months, January 23rd, you know, I'm gonna be balling like Jordan. Not balling, but let's get this. So let's start this Q&A with nothing else but sure, maybe. What else can I tell you guys and girls and whoever's watching? So Gordis Productions. What else? Bet.